Oh my god. Bam, bam. Sorry. Welcome in, everyone. If you're new here, you forgot. Probably because I kept you waiting for, what, 30 minutes? 30 minutes. 29. 29. 29. Whatever. Hi, everyone. In case you're new, you forgot, my name is Payton. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to see you. Welcome to the corner. Okay, I'm late for, a lot of reasons. I was trying to get my hair in this really cute claw clip. You can't even see it, though. You can't even, what's the point? You can't even see it. Will you pretend that you saw it and it was good enough? The work was, you know, for a reason. Hello, everyone. Sure, thanks. Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing so good today. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. As always, we are multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the exact... Turn my head, just go... If I go all the way back, can you see it? Okay, good. It's got little puppies. Thank you. I also forgot that my Switch wasn't set up to stream because we haven't streamed something on Switch in a million billion years. But today, no, it's not clickbait, folks. We're playing Animal Crossing on the channel once again. Let's not clap yet, though. We gotta stick with it. Here's what's going on. Okay, in case you didn't know, this channel... Also, let me know if the lo-fi is blasting your eardrums or not, because the lo-fi is gonna stay on today. Let me know if it's, like, crazy or not. Okay, in case you didn't know, this channel, it's perfect. Okay, it's a little loud. It's loud in my ears. But my headset is, like, broken today, so... Okay. In case you didn't know, this channel actually started as an Animal Crossing exclusive channel. It was a whole thing. Oh my god, my fave in the chat! Sienna, thanks for being a member for 35 months. Animal Crossing, can you believe it? Oh my god. How are you? Hope you're doing so good. Okay, yes, in case you didn't know, this channel actually started as an Animal Crossing exclusive channel. And then we moved on, as you do in your life. And since I started making my channel a cozy game channel, I have never finished an... Calico Cat, thank you for resubbing. Yay, stream. Thank you for resubbing a tier 1 for 11 months in a row. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Since then, I haven't finished an island. I've attempted a couple times, but what happens is I stream it twice and then I give up. For what? Jujubee, thanks for resubbing a tier 1 for 8 months in a row. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, hello, Sloth.
Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing so good today. Okay, here's what happened. In case you didn't know, I co-host a cozy gaming podcast called A Slow Burn Podcast, and one of my fellow co-hosts is... Whoa, that music! What playlist am I on today? It's bumping. I'm on a different one. Okay. Who is this girl? Dane, thank you for resubbing a tier 1 for 12 months.
Yeah, and we're back to Animal Crossing.
Look at us, look at us. Thank you so much. Okay, so yes, one of my co-hosts is a famous Animal Crossing streamer. And he started making his last island. Because the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be coming out. And we are hoping there'll be another Animal Crossing game. So he started this thing where he was like, I'm making my last island. And I was watching his streams, and he was like, Payton, maybe you should do it. And I was like, absolutely no. And to call him famous, every week me and Min are like, our famous Animal Crossing streamer friend. And so I was watching his streams. He was like, you should consider doing it. And I was like, absolutely not. But then one day I couldn't sleep. It was 3 in the morning, and I dreamed of making a final Animal Crossing island. But I thought to myself, I would only do it if I thought I had a good enough idea. And then I had a good enough idea. And so, we will be starting our final Animal Crossing island today. That's what we're gonna do. Today's question of the day was, what is your favorite Animal Crossing villager? Mine is Walker. You already know, but in case you didn't know, now you know. But in case you missed the question, let me know. Before we get started on the island, I didn't even pull this up yet. I wasn't even ready. I wasn't prepared. Hi, Min! I hope you're doing good. Welcome in, welcome in. How long am I going to be streaming today? We're going to be streaming for a little bit, but we're doing a members-only live stream right after this, where we're doing something special. But hold on. I'm so prepared. Okay. You may already have seen I announced this on Twitter and our Discord, but in case you didn't, here's the official graphic. This Saturday, I'll be doing a 10-hour Cozy Gaming live stream where we will be raising money for the Endometriosis Foundation of America. I have endometriosis. You guys have helped support me in my own endo journey, so I want to give back and help to support Endo Found. We're going to be doing 10 hours of playing tons of fun cozy games, and I have so many fun incentives. Mainly, I'll be giving away a million cozy game bundles. Brian, welcome back to the Sloth Squad. I appreciate you so much. Welcome back. Let me put on the other playlist. I have so many cozy games to give away that I'm bundling together. We also have so many other things in store. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. I hope you'll consider joining. It's going to be so much fun. And on today's members-only live stream for our YouTube members, Silly Sloth and Plus, we are going to be making some friendship bracelets because one of the incentives is to give away some friendship bracelets, and I need to figure out how to make them. So we're going to figure it out together and have a nice little time. That's going to be right after this. Before we get into the Animal Crossing stuff, a big thank you and shout out to our channel members on YouTube and our subbies on Twitch. I appreciate your support so very much. I also already mentioned it, but just a reminder about the Slow Burn podcast. We got new episodes every Tuesdays for Patreons and Wednesday for everybody else. Cool. I told you that. There's merch on sale at paytonscornerstore.com as well. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's it. So let's just say hi to everyone and then let's get started. Squirrel Girl, hello, welcome in. Melzies, Nicole, One Pastel Mushroom, Jen, hello. Naladine, hello. Megan, Christina, Cole, Colette, Joy, Slick jumped over the lazy dog. Caitlin, hello. Kathleen, Vero Picnic, Galaxy Plays. Oh wait, I forgot something. In case you missed the last stream, I completely revamped our Discord server and it's better now. And you should join it if you'd like. Okay. Peanut's your favorite villager? I feel like she's an underrated one. It's your local lesbian. Hello, welcome in. Jin, hello, welcome in. Ashriel, I love Eric too. He is a sweetie pie. Cozy Raccoon, hello. Megan, hello. Linda, hello. Hope you're doing good. Fruits of Anarchy. Agnes is my birthday twin. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't make the graphic with the villagers I wanted. I know which ones, but I didn't make a pretty picture. We'll do it together. It's fine. We also got Kathleen. I said Kathleen already. Hi again. Mercedes, hello. Abby, hello. Also, I didn't sleep last night. I never went to bed. I'm still just trucking from yesterday. So if I'm delirious in this stream, it's because I didn't go to bed yesterday. Who else is here? Jazza, hello. Hope you're doing so good. Pure Chaos, hello. Aaron, hello. Zenny, hello. I'm doing so good. Sienna, hello. Hope you're doing good. Brian. I want to restart too, but I'm so infested in Fields of Mystria. That's real. That's real. That's real. No, I don't want to randomize my dreamies. I picked out very specific ones, but I hope you approve of them. No, why am I not sleeping? I started new medication that unfortunately makes me feel so good after I take it, I can't sleep. So I asked them today if I can take it in the morning instead. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. So last night I made like all of the assets for the charity stream in like one night because I just couldn't sleep. Effie, hello. Hope you're doing so good. Hope you're doing so good. Hello to everyone on Twitch who collected a daily sloth snack. And hello to Alex was first. Lucinda, hello. Oh, and if you want to play bingo, exclamation point bingo on either platform. Quote Dreamy, hello. Ace of Spades, hello. Megan, hello. Oopsal Pasta, hello. Bells Babbles. Favorite villager, I'm between Alice, Aurora, and Doc. Oh, I love Doc. Doc is such a good one. Sorry, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Gian, hello. Dane, hello. Catmint, Letters and Pages. Nikki, hello. We got Ashember, hello. AJ, hello. Calico Cat, hello. Help, I'm still at the restaurant. I'm going through slow burn now. Thank you so much for our entertainment. Honestly, thank Pat and Min for my entertainment because I have such a good time recording it. Zwan, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Rocky Rains, hello. Lavender Haze. Fauna's your favorite. She's a good one. I dreamed a dream in time gone by. Do you want me to get all the bingo cards today, AJ? Oh my god. We also got more people are here. Silly Squirrel Girl, hello. Cozy Mist, hello. Daughter and I are watching. Okay, I want you to know. The Rainbow Sloth is always behind me. Actually, I'm thinking for the charity stream, one of the things we're doing is I drew a sloth poster, and if you donate $5, your name's gonna go on in the sloth. But I need like a way to hold the sloth up. So I'm thinking of like propping up another chair behind me and having the big stuffed sloth like hold the poster. I gotta see how I'm gonna make it work. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Guys, we are getting so freaking close to 5K on Twitch and 50K on YouTube. If we hit 50K on YouTube this week, I'm gonna pee my pants, okay? Because I didn't plan a celebration yet because I'm focusing on the charity stream. So actually don't subscribe. Siobhan, hello. Hope you're doing so good. Okay. What do you think my theme is going to be, folks? Let me pull this up. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think it's gonna be? Do you think you can guess? I'm gonna say this. I usually do really weird themes. This is not a weird theme, but it is special to me, okay?
Calico_cat_ just redeemed sloth hat.
I got a claw clipper in. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Hold on. Dude, no one's redeemed this in so long. Sleepy Sloth, welcome back to the Sloth Squad. Cursed, did you send me something? I keep getting suspicious emails that I have a delivery from Australian Post. Is it from you or is it a scam? Because I'm nervous. No, I love it. Calico Cat, this matches my outfit perfectly today. Stop. Did anyone from Australia send me something? Oh, not you? Okay. Because I keep not opening the emails in case it's a scam. But I think I got a post office alert today too. Oh! Wait, this is perfect. Stop. Jelly? Okay, all the Animal Crossing baddies. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing so good. Also, this goes without saying, I already said this. I'm stealing Pat's idea to do my last island. And lots of other people are doing it too. I'm not original, okay? What was I saying? Oh, right. What do you think is gonna be the theme? Also, I'm low-key in 2026 by accident. So I think I'm actually gonna set to today's date. Let's bring us back to the real time. But not at night, because I hate it. Maybe like a little earlier. Maybe that's fine. That's okay. Who's Pat? Patrick? That one guy who has orange stuff. He's friends with that one girl who has pink stuff. And that other girl who has blue stuff. I have Agnes on my city farm core island, starter sisterly, and Lyman is my favorite. Okay, I should tell you what we're doing. So, we're starting a new island. However, in case you're new to the Payton'sCorner Animal Crossing Chronicles, I have 2 Nintendo Switches. One of them is my island that I always reset. Once I'm done, I always reset it. Right now, it has my Fields of Mystery island that we started and built nothing on. And then I have this island. This island is my original Switch. It's called Potato Park. I've never reset it. I've only flattened it because I'm very sentimental to this island. I've collected a lot of my favorite villager pictures. I have a lot of Happy Home Paradise builds, and I have a lot of items. Now, this island, we have not visited in years now, I guess, like 2 years. This island was going to be a black and white rat, rodent, mafia, old Hollywood movie island. And all I did was terraform. I only made one build, which is in the front of the island, and I terraformed the rat on the clipboard, the cheese, and the rat wood. It was going to be a whole moment. Sadly, she was lost, forgotten, and abandoned. Everyone say hi, boyfriend, in chat. Hi, boyfriend. Hi, boyfriend. He said hi, boyfriend, back. This was so fun, but I never finished it, obviously. And so when I started thinking about the idea of my final Animal Crossing New Horizons island to send off, I was like, you know what? I don't want to leave Potato Park unfinished. But I really don't feel inspired by the Rat Island anymore. So rather than resetting and starting a brand new island, we're starting a new theme, but we're going to be on Potato Park. I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot more because this island is sentimental to me. And because I already have all of my items and I don't have to force you to watch me grind for 3 stars, which I hate to do. What's up? Oh, what, to play Animal Crossing? Yeah. Alex was like, you caved. I did. I'm excited about it. So, what? Yeah, I'm excited. Heather, hello. Hope you're doing so good. What's up? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start this island over. Luckily, I didn't really build that much. We just have to clear some terraforming and one build that's at the front of the island. However, this is not going to be the theme. I can't believe I forgot to make a graphic. I can't believe I didn't make a graphic. I want you to guess in chat one more time. What do you think the island is going to be? And I'll give you one hint. My outfit is relevant. I made this outfit last night. And it's relevant to the cause. And it's relevant to the cause. So, but yes, we're going to be making a city core, specifically a New York city core island. I'm excited about this because one of my first ever videos on this channel, I had made a city core island. And this was before 2.0 came out and there was a billion city items. So I have unfinished business. I never got to make the city of my dreams. I live in New York. It's very special to me. So what I want to do is I want to create a new and improved city core island that has some of my favorite New York things. So yes, there's going to be Broadway. There's going to be freaking Schmackeries, the cookie shop. There's going to be so many things. And I thought what would be fun to do, I have not watched the video I made touring my original city core island. So I thought it might be fun for a little inspo to react to my original city core island and take in some thoughts and good vibes. But first, let us reveal one by one the villager lineup I have for this island. And we're gonna do it one by one because I forgot to do this, so I'm gonna download their pictures as we speak. Okay. For the islands, I always like to, and also I hope you're excited about the theme idea. I usually do kind of like very specific themes. This is probably the most like normal theme I've done in a while, but I still think I'm gonna be able to put my twist on it. Now, for the villagers, I always like the villagers to have some kind of like store or like reason that they're on the island, something that relates to the theme. So I thought about what villagers felt city for me, but also because it's my final island, I also wanted to include some of my favorite villagers because this is going to be like my forever island in a way. So I wanted to include some of my favorites. And of course, we are starting off with my favorite villager, my favorite boy, my favorite of all the favorites. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, where did that picture just save? Hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? Do 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 do. Boop boop. Ah, I see where it's saved. Boop 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 boop. Walker. Whoa, dude, that's crazy. Okay, my idea for Walker is that, and also let me know if you hate these villagers as I reveal them to you. Let me know if you absolutely hate them or you think this is a good idea. For Walker, my thought here is that I used to live on the Upper East Side, and I used to live near the most beautiful, stunning dog park. So I was thinking Walker could live right next to me since he's my favorite, and his place could be the dog park. His place could be the dog park.
Heather's Games just redeemed hydrate.
You think Walker's scary looking? Thank you for the hydrate. What is scary about him? Sorry, wait, my thing is screwed up. What is scary about Walker? Why are you a hater? What the heck? Dude, why? Thank you for the hydrate. Today I'm drinking rainbow sherbet liquid IV, and it's delicious. Also, throw out some villagers that you think of when you think of the city. The next one is a villager I've never had before, but she was kind of something sentimental to me because it's my New York island. So I wanted to have something that represented my boyfriend and I. And fun fact, sappy story, right before I moved to New York, I went through a really bad breakup. And it was just days before I moved to New York. I hung out with my friends for one last time, like before we all were starting college. And we were like sitting by a lake, and out of nowhere, we saw this swan, and it was just like all by itself. And then shortly after, another one followed it. And I don't know why, I just always thought of it as like a good luck sign. And then when I went on my first date with Alex, we went to Prospect Park, and out of nowhere, there was this swan that swam right up to us.
New acnh island.
Yay! Nat, thanks so much for being a member for 28 months. So because of that, I thought a perfect villager to have would be Blanche. Miss Blanche. I'm dumb, but did you say Ivy? Liquid Ivy. Miss Liquid Ivy. Isn't that cute? I thought that would be so cute to have my little swan. You're saying that the villagers are the same for everyone? The ones that I get / got are not just random for my game? What do you mean? There's like 400 plus villagers in the game. They're the same for everyone, but the ones that might show up on your island are different than the ones on mine. Nat, thank you so much for resubbing with Prime for 12 months. I appreciate you so much. Oh my god.
12 whole
Cute,
months.
right? I think that is a good one. So yeah, she's gonna be like the park. I don't know if we're gonna do like Central Park or Prospect Park. Honestly, they're the same. Next up, this one, a lot of people don't like this villager, but she's special to me. There's a couple villagers like that. I wanted to have a bar. And I feel like I needed a cool villager to run the bar. Specifically, what I want to do is I want to have an espresso martini bar. And I don't know why this queen just gave me energy like she could give me the best espresso martini ever. I'm also going for like a black, white, and blue theme. She also happens to be my birthday twin. So we got Agnes. Agnes is my birthday twin. My birthday's next month. So we got Walker, Blanche, Agnes. The real reason I wanted Agnes is because there was another villager who's one of my favorite villagers I haven't had since my very first island ever. And I knew I really wanted him. And I feel like they would be a nice pair. The next one I thought could run my favorite dessert spot in the city, which is Schmackery's, and it's a cookie store. Oh my God, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's a cookie store that their whole thing is that they're open late so that you can go get your cookie after you go see a Broadway show. And I thought there's no man better to run Schmackery's than my original lazy villager, Hugh. And I thought maybe the espresso bar and the cookie shop could be next to each other. Actually, let me put them like at the bottom. Throw them here. Let me throw them down here. Throw them down here. Okay. Next. You've never been there, AJ? Oh my God, I go there all the time. Okay. Next, we had to have a villager represent Broadway. And there were two villagers I really liked to represent Broadway. So I picked two. I picked two because Broadway is big. And I thought that these two were a good pair. The first one, and I have a lot of history. She's one of my favorite villagers. Everyone thinks she's ugly, but I think she's a diva. And her name is Naomi. So we have Queen Naomi, our starlet on Broadway. And she, of course, needs a counterpart. And there's no one better, I think, to fit this role than this villager, who's also one of my favorites. And I haven't had him in a very, very long time. What shows are playing on Broadway Island? The Notebook never closed. Maybe Happy Ending is still going strong, you know. Julian is in Gypsy and he's playing all the parts. So there's Julian. So those are my Broadway babies. Next up, who's next? Oh, okay. Next up I struggled with, but I love this villager so much and I needed someone to own a steakhouse. Why? Because I like steak. And I am going for a black, white, and blue theme. Not only did this villager just give the vibes of, I feel like he would run a fancy steakhouse, his name is also the name of a popular steakhouse in New York City. So, without further ado, Wolfgang. Wolfgang, who I love so much. I think he's so cute. Then, I lucked out because the next villager I already have on this island. I didn't even remember, but I actually do have him on this island already. I needed a... Okay, my idea. I need to make the drama bookstore. This is my favorite bookstore. It's a theater-related bookstore. And in the drama bookstore, I was like, I need two villagers. I need someone who's going to be the book clerk, but I also need a barista because there's also a coffee shop in there. Not to be confused with our espresso bar, by the way. So when I thought of barista energy in the black and white and blue island, black, white, blue, gray island, I thought no one makes more sense than this man. He's everyone's favorite, and I feel like he could make me a mean latte. And it's Raymond. He's gonna work in the drama bookstore because I feel like he's also a budding playwright. I just feel it. Now, the next villager is a sentimental one for me. Wait, is that not how you spell her name? Oh, no, it's not. The next villager is a sentimental one for me. She has not been on an island of mine since the beginning of the game. She was my first ever Peppy villager, and I thought she would be a little theater nerd who could run the drama bookstore. And I feel like she just goes. She just goes with the vibe. So this... Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. See, I didn't need a graphic. We could just do this live together. Dottie! Now I got Dottie in here. And then, am I almost done? Or that's it, right? Oh no, I'm missing one. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you. Dottie is not for the drama bookstore. I'm lying. Dottie is for the thrift store. We're going cute thrifting. Because there is another villager who I thought would go better with Raymond in the drama bookstore. And I've also never had her on an island, and I've always wanted to have her. And I forgot, because I made this list at 3 a.m. So, the final villager is Kiki. It's Kiki. It's Kiki. Which part of New York has the best thrifting? Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Williamsburg. Bushwick. And this is our New York, PaytonsCorner New York lineup. Do you love? Do you hate? Who else would have been good? Because I struggled, okay? I struggled. I had a tough time. I had a tough time. I really was like, oh God, but there are other people that be good. Kiki's nose is just like a hole. And we love her. Okay, Marshall was almost on the list. He was almost on the list. Okay, I hate Apple, but I did think about that because like Big Apple. Apple gives me... I fear if Apple was on the island, then I'd never want to come to it and finish it. I feel as though I'd never want to come and finish it. So there's that. I almost added Beardo. Yeah, actually, I almost did. No, barreled, not Beardo. Barreled, I almost added. Barreled. Okay, I thought about Eugene too. I thought about Eugene too. You're on the same page as me. You're on the same page. There was something else I just needed to do, but I don't remember what it was. I showed you the villagers. We're gonna go look at the video. Oh my God, hey, Pat! Where's Limburg or Harry? I need someone to try to sell me crack. Out of this lineup, I feel like Hugh would, but he wouldn't know that it's drugs. He would think that it's candy. I hope you're doing good. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so now get ready to make fun of me because I'm a little nervous about this. We're going to watch my old citycore island tour, which I have not watched since I made it in 3+ years. I want to see what original Payton was thinking before 2.0 happened, where her mindset was, and then we can start planning out the island together. I told you some of the builds I wanted to do, but I have no idea how we're going to lay things out. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I noticed that this is broken. Hold on. I noticed this is broken. Yeah, my city core island I did before 2.0, and it was like right before. Like I had flattened the island, I think, and then they came out with all these amazing city items. I was so annoyed. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. And I don't want you. You can make fun of me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I deserve it. Yeah, this island is a relic. I didn't save the dream address. I saved over it. So we are going to just have to watch my video. But we're probably going to skip through it because I think it's like 40 billion minutes long. I think it's like 40 billion minutes long. I don't have time for that. Okay, so... kill the lo-fi. And... pull up my window. Hi, Payton. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing so well. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I was definitely missing chats while I was pulling up all those villager pictures. I thought about Jeremiah. Lin-Manuel Raymond. It makes sense. I feel like it just works. It just works. Is this what I want? Yes. Okay. Already, I'm nervous. I'm excited. I don't know what we can expect here. Look at those old thumbnails. I'm never going to go back and adjust them, but like maybe I should. Maybe one day I'll go and update those thumbnails, but you know what I mean. Does this mean you have a backup villager list, or are we obtaining them via spicy means? I think every time I try to genuinely hunt for the villagers, I give up. So I feel like maybe we'll try, but we're going to scan Walker in, because I feel like if we scan Walker in today, then I'll have some kind of enthusiasm to keep going. You know what I mean? I haven't had Walker on my island in years, and I think maybe that's why I haven't wanted to play, because I don't have my cute little friend to look at. Okay, with a whopping 762 views, the NYC-inspired citycore island tour by Payton'sCorner. Oh my god, it's Jake from State Farm! Dude, I love Jake from State Farm.
Stop. Whoa, cat lady.
My boyfriend hates him, though.
Nice fanny bag.
He thinks he's not allowed to be hot. Kenzuru, hello! I hope you're doing so good!
Finally.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright, this is...
When you look at the world,
Don't watch the
what do you
ad!
see?
Don't... Blah, 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 blah! Blah, blah! You know? No, I don't have YouTube Premium. Your girl has $0.00 these days. Okay, here she is. Wait.
Welcome. It is nice to meet you.
I'm whispering.
It's been
Can you
a hot
hear?
second since I made some videos. I mentioned in my last couple videos that I was recently diagnosed with stage 4 endometriosis, and I had a big surgery for it. And
That girl didn't even know. Did you hear what she said? That girl didn't even know. That girl didn't even know what. She didn't even know.
it was a whole big thing.
It
and
was a
so I
whole
kinda
big
took a
thing.
break
And
to
I
kind
sound
of
depressed
reassess
because I
and
was.
regroup.
Anyway,
but
let's look at the island.
please take
I
the
made
credit.
that outfit. Oh my
I
god.
did not do it, so it's all for you. All
Okay.
right, but let's get started. So let's get started with pretty much.
Wait,
there's
look
only
how
2
good this
beaches that are
entrance
decorated,
was.
and this is one of them. So this is my Holiday Inn Express, as you can see by the little logo. So you come down here on my beach.
I
and
don't
have
know
a
why I
wonderful
made a
bear to
holiday.
check you
I don't think I've ever stayed at a Holiday Inn in the city,
in.
but here it is.
Lovely, distinguished gentleman over here. And a nice little breakfast area.
I don't think
Holiday
it's
Inns
bad.
always
I
have really
mean-
good waffle makers. Unfortunately, no waffle maker in the game. But maybe
I don't
with
know
the new
that
update there will
The
be. And then you go over
the
here
Holiday
and
Inn
you
is
have
giving
the
me
nice
hotel is
check-in
giving me
desk,
New York
another
though.
distinguished, lovely worker over here.
Okay.
And then City.
You know what?
Island
Let's
and
do
the
like this
camping
because it's long.
vibe kind of didn't really fit. So I had
Okay.
an idea inspired by a Switch Force video a while back where he was saying like, I wish there would be like an animal.
Oh my god,
crossing
did I
hotel.
just say I
So
was watching a Switch Force video? I'm gonna show myself out. Actually, I'm gonna
Thought
show myself out.
that let's make an Animal Crossing hotel. So campsite visitors stay in this nice little hotel room.
I'm gonna
right
show
here.
myself out
And
now.
lucky for me, we
Oh,
have
wait.
lots of good campsite villagers. I
This
posted
is
a,
not
I think
lined
the
up,
last
so
video
let me
on
just do
Thursday
this.
night, looking for citycore dreamy hunt. I ended up getting most of the villagers I wanted. Didn't get all
Okay,
of them.
blah, blah, blah.
If you're
Okay,
here,
the entrance is cute. The entrance is like
I get very attached to my villagers.
subway
and I'm old and happy
station?
and don't want to let them go.
Get
So
have
now that I have
bodegas
them
in the
to come out,
corner? Oh
I'm gonna be
yeah.
letting some of them go.
Hi
and make it
Kayla, hope you're
vacation
doing
island. So we'll get
good.
some more like villagers that fit the themes a little bit better going forward.
Okay, shut up.
Make you go.
Okay, wait. I don't really know if I care what she has to say. I think I just want to see the thing. You could watch the video if you care. Okay, so I have like a subway right when you enter. I still have those codes, I think, actually. And then I did a lot of like the perspective with the what the heck are those items called? What are they, like breakers? Some of that. We did some of that. I used to watch him all the time. I'm ready for him and Pat to do Nook Talk again. Yeah, when Pat quits the Slow Burn podcast, absolutely. It's going to happen. And then over here, this I want to do again. I saw this from someone on Pinterest. So I have a subway station, and you can go down the stairs and jump in the pipe, and it'll take you to the other subway station on the other side of the island. No, I don't believe you, but okay. Anyway. And then over here, I have a bunch of nonsense. We got some bikes. I feel like for pre 2.0, this is pretty good. We got a hot dog stand. Nice little, my mom calls them dirty water dogs. Do you guys call them hot dogs? Or you call them dirty water dogs? That's what Mama Corner calls them. I couldn't tell you what the heck. Oh, I don't know why I decided wedding on the beach. I don't know that that's giving New York, but we're getting married on the beach apparently. So, New York. Dirty water dogs for the win. I love it. Slay street meat. Yeah. I love meat from the street. On the corner, it's great. Then I have Whole Foods. Again, I don't know that that's giving me particular New York energy. I feel as though she's like half-assing it. I don't know that it's giving like... Also, I don't think this is a good build at all. Like, with the rock walls as the walls, like there weren't even buildings. Then I have a Nook-inspired Starbucks, as you can see here, which doesn't look bad, but I don't know that it looks that good. But that's okay. I do still really like the blue and yellow vibe I was doing. I have a rooftop bar here, like a rooftop dance party. That's kind of cute. And I have a rooftop little gaming moment, which I do want to do agile. I don't have that pulled open. Hold on. Oh, Burns a May.
Feeling like I'm
many things
going
are happening.
back in time with everybody playing this game again. It's so much fun seeing what people do.
Thank you so much, Gardens of May, for
Sailor Creations just redeemed Agile.
Thank you so much for resubbing a tier 1 for 3 months. I appreciate that so much. Let me pull up Agile. Hold on. I should just start the stream with Agile pulled up. You'd think by now. Like, how long have I been streaming on Twitch? How long have I been on Twitch, you know? Stream manager. We go. Okay, Twitch, enjoy your ad. Okay, and let me pull this back up. Clover, hello. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so I've got my little rooftop bar. Oh, and I was saying I want to do a ping pong bar because one of my favorite places in New York is a bar called Spin, and it's a ping pong bar. Then we've got the Strand bookstore, which is great. This time we're going to do Drama bookstore, though, because that's my favorite. But I do like the Strand a lot as well. I don't know why I have a rainforest cafe, because I don't know that there's a rainforest cafe in the city. If there is, I haven't been to it. But I think I was just like, ooh, I have all these butterflies. Let me put them somewhere. You know? Ray, I'm so glad to see your face. I've had no power for like a week. Oh my god! The whole county had no power post early spring blizzard. Oh my god, I'm sending you all the love. I'm so sorry about that! Oh my god, Jesus. We have the Met. This, I think, was... I feel like this could be so much better now, because there's, like, building items. Look at this little... She's just a girl with her little bookshelves. She's just a girl with her little bookshelves. Me, bookshelves in a dream. Fun fact, I've only been to the Met once. I've lived here for so long. I've only been once. Then I have, like, a little observatory. Just cause. I like little star things. Again, the bookshelves, man. Someone's got to take those bookshelves away from her. They're not doing it. Okay, and then I have the AMC back here. I thought about doing another movie theater, but making it an Alamo, because that's my favorite movie theater now, and it's a dine-in movie theater. So we could do a little dine-in moment. Yeah, there's got to be litter. There's got to be trash everywhere. I feel like it's not a good island if you don't have a little bit of trash. You know what I mean? There's got to be a little trash to make it good. Other than that, I probably will use, if not the same street codes, other ones. Okay, so then we popped back to the beginning, and now we're going somewhere else. So now we're going to the plaza. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for being live. And I just have like a little decorative moment. I guess it was Halloween when I filmed this because I got some pumpkins. And oh my god! Oh my god! That just hit me. The flag. Oh my god, the flag. I remember when I made this stupid little flag. It's supposed to be a potato. It does look like a cookie or a piece of poop. It looks like she had a bowel movement this day. But I remember it when I made this flag for the first time. I was like, look at me, I have my little potato park flag. Oh my goodness. What a precious girl. She had no idea. You thought it was a chicken nugget. That's real. That's real. She didn't know any better. She didn't know. I have the Daily Nook. I got a little newsstand over here. Or what else?
Not to be dramatic, but
I
would die for you.
Thank you so much for the blurb. I appreciate that so much. And then I just have my able sisters is just basic. And then the villager houses. This is Pietro's house, I think, and I made his house like birthday party themed. Again, I don't know that we're giving New York, but it's giving something. This was Rudy's house. He was one of my favorites too. He did not make the final cut for this island just because he does not match the color palette, sadly. But I do love him. And he just has like workout stuff. I don't know why I decided to do like little blocks of grass that don't really match. Then I have a laundromat. This was cute. I remember I was inspired by a Froggy Crossing video where she made a laundromat. This was my version of my laundromat, which is pretty cute. Except I never go to the laundromat ever. I pay people to come pick up my laundry. We gotta get those mid-rolls. We gotta get those mid-rolls. A dirty water dog flag? You're so right. Wait, that lip gloss low-key looks good. Okay, Revlon. Okay, I'm influenced. Okay, LinkedIn. I'm influenced. Poop Park Slay. She's doing it. She's doing it. What is the cringiest island name you've ever created? Yeah, giving myself money here, getting those mid-rolls. Okay, I have to skip though. Okay. And then I've got Midge over here. She's got like a cute little pink house. And Miss Agnes, who's coming back to the island. She also has a cute little pink moment. I didn't really do much with their houses back then. Oh, but I did make a candy store because I used to work at a candy store. We should do that again, but maybe we should make it specific because I worked at Dylan's Candy Bar. So maybe I'll make it like Dylan specific. Okay, moving on. I had Maple and her island, her little thing is just like bamboo and stuff. I don't even remember whose house this is, but it's just random. I don't really think I was staying on theme. Oh, and then Ribbot. Ribbot was like my favorite. So I gave him this whole spot by himself. And he has like a robot factory. And then he's got like the skyline behind him still. I want to do a nice lookout point for sure. This is something I never really got to achieve, I feel like, with this island. But I want a nice little lookout moment. Okay, moving on. We've got, moving back to the blah, 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 the beginning. Oh, yeah, my other little outfit. I still have that. I made like a little taxi cab outfit. Who is that girl? She's so cute. She's just a baby. She's just a baby. There's my little taxi cabs. Little taxi cabs. When you think of New York, what is something that you think absolutely has to be on the island? What has to be there? Well, we have to get like the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that too. I'm thinking of like really specific places, but I want to do a little bit of the generic New York too. Is there more? Oh yeah, my dog park. See, look, still had that idea. I love the little dog park. This is the best lookout moment I had, but it's not very good. It's not really good. Oh yeah, the cockroaches. You're so right. I almost put one of the rodents on the list, but I decided against it. And then there's like a little backyard moment. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, and then I've got like a food truck park. Okay. We got food trucks. We got pumpkins. Let me tell you something. Payton's Corner probably won't have like a CNN. I made a news station. I'm crediting this person in the video. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not watching much CNN. So I don't think that's there. I don't know what possessed me to make a Planet Fitness. I've never walked in the door of a Planet Fitness in my life. I don't know her. Then I have a record store, which is cute. It's kind of cute. They're all very like the same, the buildings. I want to definitely do better. Then I have all of my rainbow flowers that I was very proud of, which I don't know why I was proud of because I did not grow them on my own. But I was like pretty happy with them. This is like my little park moment. I think you were just trying to build different things after a while. Yeah, I think I was trying to make the buildings look as different as I could, but it was hard. And then there's like a piano bar outside my house. And some darts. I guess I'm the bar. Am I the bar? And then this is the other subway stop. And I have a plant store for some reason. Oh, we have a post office. I love a post office, huh? I've made a post office on like a bunch of my islands. Oh, something Friends theme would be cute, like Central Perk. Okay, wait, this lookout spot is cute. I didn't do terrible there. And then I did my house, but I don't think it's really, I don't know if it's anything special. I don't really think so. Wow, look at that bathroom. Shoot, why do I have a pool in my bathroom? Okay, cute little kitchen. Okay, girl. Oh, I have like a little sleepover room. I forgot about this. How precious. And then, I think the last thing is just, ooh, my bedroom was cute. Wait, it was kind of cute. And then I still have this in the basement. This is where I collect all my villager pictures, except it's now much more full. And then I think that's it. I think that's the whole island. Yes. Okay. We're done. We're done. We're done. What would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10? Would you visit that island, or is it a little basic? I feel like everyone made a post office in orchards. Yeah, very that. Very that. This was so cute. Thanks. Thanks. Well, thanks. So I guess we have to start with one thing. Destroying the rat. If we could take a moment to acknowledge the rat that never was. I'd like to thank the rat for all the memories he gave to me. Like when I tried to terraform it on livestream, and I couldn't understand how to make the rat's body, but everyone in chat knew how to make it. And who could forget? No, it was the opposite. It was the film clapper I could not understand the logic of, but the rat I made in like 5 seconds. You know? Oh, I've taken a bunch of pictures of this. It lives on. Goodbye, Ratwood. We had high hopes for you. Goodbye, Cheese. It was so beautiful. But now, you must go. Also, I don't have any of the villagers I need except for Raymond. So all these bad boys, I get in the boot. Also, do you like the outfit I made? I'm not well versed in designing my own clothes, but I gave it a shot. I gave her like a little I Heart New York crop denim little moment. Cute little fishnets. I just thought the I Heart New York shirt was kind of cute. That's what she looks like. Maybe I'll get an outfit. I don't know why these are here. First of all, let's locate a storage shed, huh? Oh, and then let me show you too the only build that exists on this island. There's only one build that exists. So other than that, the only thing we're taking down is terraforming, which again, I didn't do much of. I think I have, I think I've got tons of storage sheds. This is the main reason, well, other than the nostalgia, I had a bunch of items already. Actually, I don't really have that many items. Girl's still gonna have to go to the Spicy Islands anyway. Why did we ever call them Spicy Islands in the first place? Is it because we thought we were gonna get banned for saying Treasure Island? Is that why? Way back when, in the early Animal Crossing streaming days? Did we think we were about to get banned or something? Like, what was the vibe there? Those are the lockers. Okay, I need this. I think it was that, right? Did we know of a single human being that ever got banned? Okay, also my house. My house is murder mystery still. Prior to this island, I did a murder mystery. Wait, didn't I do... No, that's the other switch. Yes, I did a murder mystery on this island, and it's still here. But I do still have the really cute basement. My little sentimental basement with all the villager pictures that I got. Look at them. It looks like I'm a little stalker. Looks like I'm a little stalker, huh? Wait, how do you do lights? How do you do the lights again? Oh, like that? Yeah, it looks like I'm a little weirdo. Look at all those pictures. Look at all those posters. What is going on with this weird stalker woman? Keeping everyone's pics. Just bought wildflowers for my Switch and I love it. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're having fun. I was just talking about wildflowers today, actually, on the podcast. I was talking about how there's such like a big fan base for that game, I feel like. Funky Town was your first island name. It was loosely Shrek themed. I love that. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, let me pick up all these fish. I don't remember. Oh, you know what these fish were from? These fish were from a challenge we did, I think, where we were trying to get a sturgeon for one of my like Animal Crossing or Cozy Game scavenger hunts. I think we were trying to catch a sturgeon and we never did. I have deep lore with sturgeons in this game. This is making me incredibly nostalgic for AC, but I always get overwhelmed when trying to make my island cute. I do too. That's why we're gonna hold each other accountable. You could start with me, and then that way I have to keep streaming it. I have to. Tia, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing today? Did you have a fun weekend? Did you do anything fun and special? I was working on stuff for the charity stream all weekend. I was working on a lot of things for the charity stream. I was working on the overlays. I was working on the game bundles. I was working on the poster. The only thing I haven't done is picked what games we're gonna play. We got 10 hours. 10 hours on Saturday. I don't know what the heck we're gonna play. I feel like it'll come to me though. Yes, that's another reason why I don't like to flatten this island, because I have a billion Happy Home Paradise builds on this Switch, and I don't want to get rid of them because I'm proud of them. Some of them are probably really cringy, though, if we went back to look at them. They probably wouldn't be the best, but it's fine. It's okay. Hoping to at least get my sourdough prepped for baking tomorrow. Ooh, dinner and cooked laundry and folded. Okay, productivity. Let's go. Are you guys excited for the Nintendo Direct next week? Next week? Are you excited? Do you think we're going to get any Animal Crossing news, or are we living in delusion? Are we living in delusion, or... Also, I want you to know I'm keeping the sloth hat on. I know that I was late because I literally was screwing around with my hair trying to get it to look cute. But now I just feel like this is better. This is better. Why does this make me want to see them? DLC tour? Oh my god. Okay, I have speed builds for all of them. Steph, hope you're doing so good. I love your new name, by the way. I love your new name, by the way. It's so pretty. Gives me beautiful... stunning vibes. I know, it's next week. I didn't realize either until we were talking about it on the podcast. I was like, oh my god. Crazy. I will be live reacting to it. And, I don't know. Are you guys, like... I feel like I'm being a little negative. I'm trying not to get my hopes up. Because I feel like if you've seen me react to a Nintendo Direct on this channel, you already know. I'm going to throw out these flowers, by the way. They're going to overwhelm me to keep them on the beach. So I'm probably just going to throw them out. Oh, and this is the one build that I did. I did the entrance. Don't look at David's pee-pee. He's shy. Don't look at his pee-pee, you pervert. Oh my god. This is the one build I did for my Hollywood Island. This was the entrance. It was supposed to be a black and white, old Hollywood mafia movie inspired island. And it also was a little bit city too. As you can see, I had some city vibes going here too. That's all I ended up doing, so shouldn't be too hard for us to tear it down. Oh, people were asking about Elmo before. He's just always been here. He's just always been there. You know? What's the #1 game you want to be revealed? Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New York edition. You think it would have leaked? What do you guys think it's gonna be? What do you think? What do you think? Low expectations are the best expectations. Because I feel like every time I react to a Nintendo Direct, everyone's like, do you even like Nintendo? You don't even look happy about Mario. And I'm like, dude, I literally don't care. Okay, raise your hand in chat. Do you care about Mario? Do you care about Mario's feelings? Or like, has Mario taken enough space? Has Mario taken up enough space? Or like, are we good? It depends. Well, yeah, there's gonna be Mario Kart, which, like, whatever. I want to play the new Pokemon game for sure. Mario's, like, doing so much. Yes, thanks for reminding us, Blakely. If you haven't already liked the stream, you should. You should. Should. I'd love to see more Princess Peach games and more Zelda, actual Zelda games. Yeah, I loved seeing that we got to have Peach and Zelda games last year. I didn't care for Mario in the Peter Griffin voice. I don't either. I'm like okay on Mario, okay? I like Mario's buddies way more than I like Mario, okay? I like him way more. Okay, I'm with you there. I do like Luigi. I do like Luigi. Luigi's always been that guy. Okay, I'm a liar. I love Mario Baseball, so if they come out with Mario Baseball, would you guys be so for real? You're here for Cozy Games. Are you gonna watch me play Mario Baseball? Low-key. We should do that on the charity stream. I bust out my Wii. I have my GameCube too. I bust out the GameCube. We play Mario Baseball for the charity. Mario Baseball for charity. Come on, guys. Let's go. Okay, probably not for the charity stream, but I'm probably going to do some kind of event in April because it's my birthday in April. Probably do like a subathon. I low-key want to do like having a stream of like my old school games. And I'd love to play some of my old favorites I've never played with you all because I've never known how to stream from old consoles. So like, I have my PS2, I have my PlayStation 2, so we can play Little Big Planet. We need Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games again. I remember that game I rented from Blockbuster and I never returned it and we ended up buying it. We don't know when the Switch 2 is coming out, but the Nintendo Direct is on April 2nd, so we're thinking we're gonna get some info then. I've never played Luigi's Mansion, but people always say that is one I would enjoy, probably. You're old enough to remember when the first Mario came out? I played so much of it that I had sore thumbs. Oh my god, let's go. I was always more of a Sonic girl than Mario growing up. I did like Mario, but I loved Sonic. Mainly, I loved Shadow because I was a little freak. Chili Pickle, thank you for resubbing with Prime for 3 months.
Less than 3.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All the love, all the love, all the love. Oh, good. My thing works. Good. I programmed the pet sloth to celebrate events that happen on the stream. So, like, if people subscribe and stuff, he's supposed to interact. I never really played Kirby. The only experience I had with Kirby was I played Super Smash Brothers a lot, and I always was Kirby. I was always Kirby and Zelda. Always. I think I want to pick up all the items first before I get into this terraforming. So let's just keep picking some stuff up. And then when you guys make an island, do you like to plan out your map first, or do you just go for it? I usually like to plan out the map first. But I don't know, maybe we should just like vibe this time. Maybe we should just go for it. I think for the entrance, I'd love to have some kind of like, I'm from New Jersey, so I'd love to have some kind of like Jersey crossing into New York. Like, I kind of would love to have like a Wawa build. Like, maybe we'll make Wawa and then we'll do like a beautiful tunnel or like a bridge moment. We'll have the skyscrapers and the scenery, and then we'll be in New York. That's kind of like what I want. Wawa and Jersey Shore. Yeah, the beach could be Jersey Shore. Exactly. You're so with it. Exactly that. I love it. The GameCube was so good, and for what reason? I still have mine. It's just very dusty somewhere. You were meant to go to Jersey last summer, but COVID before your flight. Oh, I hope you get to go. Some people, listen, people make fun of Jersey, but the beaches are so nice. Like, I went to Rhode Island this past summer for the first time, and I realized I'd never really been to other beaches other than Jersey. And my boyfriend and I were like, listen, this is stunning. There's boats and stuff here. There's cool stuff. But their beaches, they got nothing on Jersey. Nothing. Nothing. Wawa is my favorite thing in life. Okay, that's a little dramatic. Okay, this is so funny because when I was in college, there was this girl. She like low-key was definitely making fun of me. Oh, see, look, it interacts. Oh my god, I'm a genius. This girl was like low-key making fun of me. We were all talking about where we were from, and I was like, oh, I'm from Jersey. And this girl was like, what's your favorite part about being from Jersey? And I was like, oh, Wawa. And she was like, a gas station is your favorite part of where you're from? That says a lot. And I was like, first of all, I didn't know that we were here to fight today. Second of all, calling Wawa just a gas station, straight to jail. Honestly, straight to jail for that. Wawa is like if you've ever been to like imagine 7-Eleven. Imagine 7-Eleven, but with like kiosks where you can touchscreen order a million billion things. Oh my god, I have full storage? Is my storage fully upgraded on this island? It has to be, right? Can you have more than 5,000? Wawa is a way of life. They have amazing food. They have amazing coffees, amazing smoothies, to the point of my boyfriend's from upstate New York. He'd never had Wawa until we started dating. He talks about Wawa all the time. Wawa is not water. You made it to a live again. Tipsy tea cake, welcome in. Yeah, she was mean, huh? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And what's your favorite part of Texas? I probably bet you'll say something food related. And I also have something food related. Okay. Fine. And? I remember how to play this game. I remember. Oh, yeah, because I don't have a loan. Because Is 5,000 the most you can store things? Are we just going to get a garbage can and throw everything out? Just do that. We have a beach near us called Winger Cheek Beach in Mass. You gotta Google the pic, so pretty. Gotta pay like $35 though just to go through. Yikes. I always thought it was weird to pay to go on the beach. I didn't understand this concept as a child. I was like, hello? Wawa is Jersey. When it was just South Jersey, it was the way me and my brother knew we were down the shore and our car ride was almost done. That's real. There's so many Wawas where I'm from in Jersey. Like, literally, on the way to school, there would be like 5 Wawas. Like, 8 billion. I need a garbage can. That's what I need. How'd I get to my bells? I cheated. I went to a treasure island, and there's a hack where you can sell turnips and get maximum amount of bells. And I'm a dirty, dirty cheater when it comes to Animal Crossing. Wawa is everywhere in Jersey. Oh, yeah. I remember when we got our first super Wawa for the first time, and I was like, wait, this is luxury. And every time I go home to visit my parents, Wawa always has something new. Like, now they have pizza and stuff. I can't even imagine. Like, there's pizza, there's burgers now. Like, Wawa used to just be breakfast sandwiches and coffee. But now, they have really good salads. Their quesadillas have always slapped. I love their quesadillas so much. But I really like they make mashed potato bowls that you can have. Like, you can custom a mashed potato bowl. Mashed potato bowl with the crispy chicken strips. Oh, yeah. That's it. If I had to die today, I think I would request Wawa to be among the final food lineup. People always tell me I would love Buc-ee's. Ever since I started streaming, people have always told me that. I can't DoorDash Wawa. It's too far. They don't have it in New York. Not in Brooklyn, at least. Not in Brooklyn. Are there any other items? Yeah, over here. It's like a luxury gas station with really good food that they prep for you right there. It's like sandwiches. And like, think about it like how, if you've ever gone to like Subway where there's like, just like a bunch of stuff. Well, you don't tell them face to face what you want, but you click on it on the little kiosk. And they have really good smoothies and coffee. My ex-boyfriend and I, back when I lived in Jersey, Him and I tore up late night Wawa. I remember this man convinced me to like almost get back together with him because we were having like we broke up and then we met up again months later. And I was crying in his car and he was like, you know what? Let's go to Wawa. Oh my God. Are we about to villager hunt? Hello? No. This man. The audacity. Sterling's been on this island for years, and he never leaves. Just when you think you've had enough Sterling, there's still more. Okay, so there's no more items. I have all those flowers, though. Let me grab a shovel, and let's dig those up. Dig them up. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to look at them. So let me go here. Neptune, hello! Lurking while I finish packing for vacation. Oh my God, where are we going? Where are we going? Can I come? Except I'm going on a trip soon, guys. In case you didn't know, I am co-hosting a panel at PAX East. Whoop, 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 wow! And I'm really excited because I'm gonna go to Boston. And I've never been there. In fact, I don't really know anything about Boston. Other than it's a 5-hour train ride that I get to jump on. Sorry about the Discord beep boops. I forgot to mute. I remember to mute my server, but then I forget to mute the slow burn server. I want to go to a Japanese 7-Elevens. Are they as good as in the US? No. No. The US ones I do not think are as good as the Japanese ones. I've never been, but I've seen TikToks that seem like they're really good. But we're reminiscing about my days that I've lived in New York. And one of my favorite apartments... I've told this story before, but I'll never tell you who. I had these two really mean roommates. Let me give you the lore. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for being a sloth. Welcome in. Let me give you the lore. Okay. Actually, you know what? Do you care? Do you want my life story? Do you care? Do you want to hear my journey through moving a billion times since I've lived in New York? I have like a crazy
Scene jump just redeemed.
Thing.
Hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, let me tell you about my life story. Okay, so I'm from New Jersey. I'm from the Jersey Shore. I moved to college in 2017, and I went to theater school, and it was great and really fun. When I first moved to the city, I lived in my dorm, which was in Manhattan, because the school was in Manhattan that I went to. I lived in the dorm for 1 semester, and it was the wildest semester of my life, because that's the semester I dated, like, too many people in just, like, the short span of a couple months. And it was a time. But more than that, I was living in this really tiny suite. So it was like, we had a kitchen and a bathroom, and then it was a bedroom with me and my roommate, and then there was another bedroom with 2 other girls, so there was 4 of us in total. And I didn't get the good dorm. I feel like every college, there's like a good dorm and like a bad dorm. I was placed in the bad dorm, and I learned quickly why it was the bad dorm, because it was infested with rats in a way that I can't even describe to you. I knew moving here, like, I'm gonna see rodents, like, this is just a way of life, and it's whatever. However, I was unprepared for the level of rodentry that existed. Oh my God, thanks for putting the bingo events in the chat. You guys also can feel free to help each other out in the Discord too. We have a new channel for event type things, and there's one for March Bingo. So if you guys need to double check like which events were called, feel free to also use that space too. Okay, so yeah, infested with rats. I did not know that this was gonna be a problem, and neither did my parents, because the kitchen was really small and there was 4 of us. So my mom made me this really big care box with like packaged goods. So I had like cookies, I had like chips, I had like a whole bunch of stuff. And there wasn't any room for it in the kitchen. So I kept it in a box under my bed, not knowing that this would be a huge, massive issue for me, because the rats took over that box, and then because the box was next to my clothes, they got into all my drawers, and all of my clothes were infested with rat poop. And so I counted one night, and I had I'm really scared of rats. Oh my god, no, you don't have to help me. No worries, Linda. I appreciate it though. Thank you. I'm really scared of rats, and we had 5. We had 5 living. Also, they were mice. They're not rats, but like some of them were debatable. You know what I mean? We had 5 that we would watch.
Yikes forever.
Yikes forever's right. We would sit on top of our really tall beds, and we would watch the rats run back and forth. And my roommates tried to kill them. I just avoided coming home until I finally had enough, and I was like, I have to talk to the front desk people. Like, maybe they can get us an exterminator or something. And the front desk people told me no. And I was like, this dorm is, the dorm was like 19 grand. I was like, I'm not gonna pay 19 grand for this rodent problem. And so I requested to be let out of my housing contract. And normally for dorms, for like any school, they don't let you do that. They make you pay for the whole year. But I was trying to dip after the first semester. They gave me 1 week notice to find an apartment and move out. And I found an apartment in Queens on Facebook. My mom found it, and we toured it like the next day. And I met the loveliest landlord I ever had. Her name was Natasha, and she was so sweet. And she had these couple apartments that was in, technically it's Queens, but it's kind of like Bushwick. It's like that line between Bushwick and Queens. It was super cheap, and I could move in ASAP. And she was one of the only people that didn't require like proof of income, because apartment hunting in New York is a lot of like, you need to make a certain amount of money, you need to have a good credit score, and I was a child, so I had none of those things. So this landlord was really great because she mainly rented to students, so I was able to qualify for the apartment. So I move in, and I lived in Queens for a while, probably like a year, and it was probably one of my favorite apartments. And I met Alex while I was in that apartment, and he loved my apartment too. The only thing that stunk about it was all of the people I lived with, they were strangers, which I always lived with strangers. I didn't have anyone to live with. But she mostly rented to international students, which was great because I got to meet a lot of different people. But a lot of them didn't speak a lot of English, so I didn't really get to bond with anyone. It was kind of a bummer. But I lived there for a while, and then the L train, the L subway, was the only subway that was by that apartment, and they had plans to shut it down. And I didn't have any way to get to school. So because the L train was going to shut down, I knew I had to move. It ended up being such a bummer because they decided not to shut down the L train, but they didn't make that decision until after I moved. Now they go through brokers, and you gotta pay broker's fees. It's crazy. It's wild. So I found this apartment, fancy apartment in the Village. And it was shared with 2 other girls, which is why I could afford it. Because the bedroom I had wasn't really a bedroom. It was like it was like a hallway that they put walls up in. But it was really nice. So I met these 2 girls. They were friends. I didn't go to the same school as them, but we went to similar schools. So I thought it'd be fun. And I get the 2 worst roommates ever. The one girl, now she's so successful. She was on Shark Tank. I'm not telling you what her product was, but she made it out of our apartment. And it was stinky and nasty. And she was so mean. On Saturdays, when she made her product, you weren't allowed to set foot in the kitchen. So if I wanted to go to the kitchen, even for water, she would tell me to get out. And they were just so petty. I had bright red, like Ariana Grande bright red hair at this point. And I remember they used to send pictures of like clogged hair in the shower. And they would text me like, Payton, you need to get your hair out of the drain. And I was like, girl, I have bright red hair. Like, this is not my hair. Hi, Hope. I am flattening my rat island. It's pretty much mostly flattened. I didn't really do much building on it. It's just the terraforming we're kind of redoing. But I'm starting a New York-inspired island. And to celebrate, I'm telling everyone my tales of living in New York. No, yes, and her pitch did get funded. And she has like a very successful product. But she made it from our apartment. It was stinky and nasty. Sorry, girl. Where is, Oh, I need the other storage shed. Did I pick that up? And then I just threw it out, huh? Okay, we had to go back home and get another one then. And she also was like always in the common space. Like she was always like on the couch and stuff. And she got mad if you wanted to sit on the couch, even though I bought the couch. And then she broke the couch, which was really annoying. She didn't even say anything about it. And I'll never forget, I used to work in Manhattan at the candy store. And I would get home really late. I'd get home at like 1 in the morning from working at the candy store. And one night I get home and there is a man, like an old man, sleeping on our futon with no warning. So I screamed when I walked in the door. Little did I know she was like letting her dad stay with us for a week and she didn't tell me. And meanwhile, she gave me crap about my boyfriend staying over a couple times in my own room. Like, girl, what? Your father literally is on our couch and you didn't even tell me. Whatever. So I end up getting so much anxiety from living here. Naladine, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. Don't forget, we are having a members only live right after this, and we're going to be making some friendship bracelets. I pulled out the other camera so that we can have the hand angles. It's going to be fun. I would literally cry because I would sit in my room and I could hear these 2 girls smack talking me through the walls, and it was terrible. So I decided I was going to be a fancy girl for a little bit instead, and I was going to go move out and live in a studio. And so this is where the plot gets crazy. A lot of you have heard this story. I was going to say a lot of you have heard this story, but it's been a long time, and this is one of my best stories to date. So I moved to the Upper East Side. I live in this studio apartment. It was expensive, but it was comparably cheap thinking about it now, because it was literally a shoebox that was vertical. Oh my God, thank you for subbing with Prime. Electronic Clover, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the support. It was a loft space, which was just a ladder up, and then there was no railing or wall when you got up there. It just was like an open platform where the bed was. And the bed was like so close to the ceiling, I actually concussed myself because I would hit my head. But I loved this little studio. I was so excited to get to live by myself. This is where I was during the start of the pandemic and when I did school online because of it. And it was really nice, like having my own space. And this was the quote unquote nicest of the areas that I lived. Like this was my fancy era. However, this is the era that I almost died because I noticed not that long after living there that for some reason there were these loud banging noises that occurred in the crazy hours of the night, like at 3 a.m., wall shaking, banging. And I was like, what is happening? And I deduced that it was coming from the apartment directly across from mine. Our apartments were like this close to each other. Not the ad. Not the ad. Had to join you playing Animal Crossing again. Love watching all your streams. You're so great. Thanks so much. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'm excited to be playing again. I missed running around in Animal Crossing. Even if we're just cleaning up today. You gotta start from somewhere. If I wasn't flattening, you'd be watching me literally just also pick weeds anyway, so it's fine. Oh, did I? Okay, I did it, right? No, I didn't. Okay, so I hear all these banging noises, and I'm like, what is going on? What is the man next to me doing? And I've run into this man a couple of times. He was like older than me, but he was like a young guy. He seemed nice. He like held the door open for me a couple times. And I thought, because I was just so like naive, I was like, oh, maybe he's like a carpenter. Maybe he's like building stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe in the wee hours of the night, this man's like building a chair or something. I don't know. Maybe he's like building a bed frame. I don't know. But I was like, he's doing something. And I started to notice that people were calling noise complaints on him. I never did because I'm scared of confrontation. But other people were calling noise complaints. And I would hear the cops talk to him, be like, hey, you need to keep it down. What are you doing in there? And he like didn't really, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. And so I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, okay, whatever. It keeps going on, and it's getting worse. And now I'm there for like a while, and this is going on like every night or something. And I'm like, what is this man doing? Like, what is this guy doing? Like, I can't even imagine. I'm trying to prolong the good part of the story because the ad is still running. Oh wait, is there stuff up there? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, so then one day I have to go to class, and I had like 10 a.m. playwriting or something like that. And I'm getting ready. I'm sitting on my bathroom floor as I normally do because I like to sit on the floor. So I'm sitting on the bathroom floor. I'm doing my makeup, and I hear the banging noises. But it's like 10 a.m. I'm like, what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna start taking down the tall terraforming now. So I'm like, also, is the music loud now? I feel like it just blasted. Is it loud? I think this song might be loud, but yell. Oh, good, you're back from the ad. Okay, I was stalling a little bit. It is a little loud, right? Okay, so now, after months and months of strange banging noises from this man's apartment, me thinking he's just a sweet little carpenter man, 10 a.m., I'm getting ready for class, banging noises. But this time, my entire apartment shakes. Crazy. To the point where my door is shaking. And so I'm just sitting there like, whoa, what the heck? And I didn't have a peephole, so I couldn't look to see what was happening. So I just sat and waited, and then I left. And as I was walking outside, I was stopped by policemen, and they were like, are you okay? And I was like, what do you mean? I'm fine. I'm going to school. And they're like, okay, did you call a noise complaint? I was like, no, I didn't, but I'm sure someone did about the guy across from me. And I didn't think anything of it until I came back home from class, and there's a chunk out of my door. There is a chunk taken out of my door. Like, literally like a chunk of wood gone. And I'm like, sorry? What? Luckily, my landlord seemed to already know that I was going to ask about this, because she was just like around, and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, yeah, your door. And I was like, yeah, what happened? And she's like, weren't you home? And I'm like, what are you talking about? They whip out the security footage, and it's my neighbor, this like nice guy. He's walking up and down the hallway, and out of nowhere, at my door, he violently takes out a power drill and starts like going at my door with a power drill, and then leaves. And it happened while I was in there, but I didn't know what was happening. So I'm like, excuse me, what? And my landlord's like, yeah, he actually has like a violent past. And I was like, excuse me, why does he live here then? And they're like, if you want to go make a police report, that'd be really helpful. He probably thinks you were the one that called the noise complaint on him since you're the next apartment, and that's why he attacked your door. But we can't find him right now, so you should probably go to the police. So I go to the police, crying because I live by myself. I'm so scared. The police officer doesn't even take... This was the worst, man. He doesn't even take my name. And he's like... I'm showing him the picture of my door. I'm showing him the footage. He's like, call me when he breaks in. I'm like, what? Excuse me, what? So then I went to stay with my boyfriend for a while. And then I came back after like the weekend or something. I swear. And it caused such drama in my family. Such drama was caused over this because I got a big old Italian family.
Yikes forever.
Yikes forever. And so one of my dad's cousins is a police officer in New York and found out about this. And he was like, what's that guy's name? I need to know his badge number, all this. And I was like, it's okay. But yeah, I think I was just 18 too at the time. I went in, I was crying. I told them, I was like, I live alone. I was like, I live on a first floor apartment with a broken window. It's easy to break in. I'm nervous. And he was like, yeah, call me when he breaks in. So after staying with Alex, my boyfriend, for a little bit, I get back home. My landlord tells me they've changed the lock, so they gave me a new key. And they let me know. Haley, thanks for subbing with Prime for the first time. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my god. So they let me know that he is not going to be at the apartment anymore because he was found infiltrating a military base in, I think it was Virginia. And apparently he had like past criminal charges. So he was sent to jail. I don't really know for what. I double checked like a couple years ago, but he had some like violent charge that he did like after leaving the apartment. But anyway, I get back home and they're taking things out of his apartment. The apartment that's literally right next to mine. And for the first time I get to see the inside of this man's apartment. And I find out that the source of the banging noise was not this man being a carpenter, but it was him vandalizing his own apartment. So his whole apartment, all of the cabinets were broken down and smashed. His sink was in a bunch of pieces. There was graffiti all over his apartment. I think very sadly he was going through some kind of mental health issue. I know that he served time in the military, so I don't know if maybe he was going through a really hard time. I feel really bad for him, but it was really scary seeing the inside of his apartment and like knowing that he attacked my door with a power drill. So my family wanted to make me move as soon as it happened. Call me when he breaks in. Oh yeah, just when he attacks. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Because I showed up too with like proof. I showed them the picture of my door. I had the footage of the security camera. They did not care. So I lived there for a little bit longer because I begged my parents. And then COVID happened and it was too expensive for me to keep living in that apartment. So I moved back to Queens, to the original apartment. And I lived there for a few months. And thank goodness I did, because as soon as no, it didn't happen for a little bit. It was good that I moved from that loft because not that long after I was diagnosed with my endometriosis and I had my first surgery, and I would have never been able to climb up the loft. So I lived in Queens for a few months again until my boyfriend, who has lived in this apartment for like 5+ years, his roommate decided to leave suddenly because of COVID. And so I decided to move in, and I've lived here since. And I live in Brooklyn now. And so yeah, I've been a little bit all over the world as far as New York has gone. And it's been a really crazy time, but it's been fun. It's common for the police not to be able to do anything if it's a threat, and instead has to be an actual action. Is breaking my door with a power drill not an action, though? Because I would think maybe it is. Maybe it is. And there you have it. Pepe Chronicles. So sorry you went through that. Glad your boyfriend was there doing that. Yeah, I was glad too, because then at least like I didn't have to be at my apartment. I could just go stay with him. And it was good because I think we had just gotten Dexter, our dog, not that long after or around that time. So I would always go to Brooklyn to let Dexter out while Alex worked. So after I had class, because I had school in Manhattan, I would jump on the train. I'd come let Dexter out. And I would just hang out here until Alex got home. It's good. Why would they show up for noise complaints, but a physical damage complaint they just shrug? I don't know. I have no idea like what the tea was, but I was relieved when he broke the law somewhere else and was kicked out. But it was always funny because my parents always were like, they were worried about some of the other places that I lived. They're like, oh, she doesn't live in a safe spot. Meanwhile, the quote-unquote safest spot I live in is the one where my door is attacked with a power drill while I'm inside. Based off of an armchair expert episodes on stalking, even if they break in or are breaking a restraining order, they can't do anything? That sucks. That's crazy. Yeah, I was so scared. And just the guy was so mean. He wouldn't even take my name. Wouldn't even take my name. I was like, do you want my name? Do you want the address? And he's like, nope. I've never lived in the Bronx, though. Almost all the boroughs. I've never lived in the Bronx or Staten Island, but my dad is from Staten Island. I did have a crazy neighbor, yeah. I had a fun neighbor who lived here for a while, but they moved out. Many of you who are here in the early streams know my old neighbor hated me, and whenever I would stream, they would bang on the wall. They'd bang on the wall even if I like wasn't talking and I was just playing music at like a normal person volume. They'd bang on the wall like I was setting off fireworks. They moved out and now the new neighbor like plays music and stuff too, so I don't think she's gonna complain about me. It's cool. The New York PD is too busy catching fare evaders or just watching them. It's funny because like at the subway stations around here, there's always like a million police officers, but they're not actually ever by the platforms, which I feel like is where the stuff happens. I feel like is where anytime I've ever been in a subway altercation, it hasn't been by the entrance of the subway. It's been on the trains and by the platform, but okay. It's, I don't know. And then, yeah, I've never seen anyone actually get in trouble for skipping the fare though. I've never seen someone in person get in trouble for it. I've never done it though. What's my wildest subway story? I'll never forget. It was one of my first subway stories. I was so excited. Ooh, everyone rates their day.
Everyone rates their day 1 to 10.
Everyone rate your day 1 to 10. I'm having a good day, except I did not go to sleep yesterday because I'm having a fun side effect from some new medication where I just don't sleep. So I'm like a little cuckoo. I'd say maybe an 8. 8 is mine. But yeah, one of my first subway stories, when I first moved to the city, I went to Broadway Con. I go to Broadway Con like every year. It was my first Broadway Con since living in the city. And it was at the Javits Center, which was off of the 7 train, which the 7 train doesn't have that many stops, I feel like. It's like a smaller train. And I'd never been on it before. So I go to Broadway Con and I'm coming home and it's like probably like 11 p.m. I'm going all the way back to Queens. So I got a long trip. And not Queens, that's convenient from the 7 train because you can get to Flushing easy. I was all the way in like, not really Queens, like Bushwick. And no one was on the train. It was just me. And then you know it's never good when it's just you on the train, but then someone comes in from the side doors, like while the train's still going. And this guy, he had something going on. He was in a hospital gown. His ass was out. He was in a hospital gown that was tattered. Like the man had just like woken up from The Walking Dead or something. Like he had this like hospital gown covered in dirt, ass out, no undies. The entire train is empty. And I'm sitting in like the 2-seater Where does this man sit? Right next to me. And he says nothing, but he just stares at me. The whole time. Just the whole time. That's it. I've had some scary ones though, like people like threaten to kill me. But something about the booty cheeks sticks with me. If your day is below a 5, I hope it gets to be above a 5. If your day is above a 5, I hope it gets even better. Day's about a 7. I finished a book and did some coursework. Then I had an eye doctor's appointment. Dude, I haven't been to the eye doctor in forever. So stressful. I could never live in New York City, to be honest. It has good things, though. Yeah, he was running from something. I don't know. Poor guy, though. His booty cheeks were out. How many times have you been show-timed on the subway? What is show-timed? What does that mean? Show-timed on the subway? Is it like when someone's threatened to kill me? Several. But it's someone usually just like muttering like, I hate women. You know, it was fine. I had a lot of like fake names I gave people. Oh, when people dance on the subway, that used to always happen. The guys who do like gymnastics on the poles. That always used to happen, and I'll never forget. I had a concussion. I had a really bad concussion, and I went on the subway with Alex to go to the doctor, and we had one of those people that like blast the music and then they dance on the poles on the subway, and like you're sitting there and they're doing flips like on top of you, and I had the most blaring headache of my life, and I couldn't say anything, but they were like getting angry at me because they're like, why aren't you smiling? And I was like, I'm miserable. Day's about a 9. I had a literal schoolmate stalk me, and he was 4 years older than me. It was so scary. Oh no, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Jeez. I've living both in New York City and Boston. Oh wait, I lost it. New York City subways are so much more crazy. They're cuckoo. For sure. They're cuckoo. Oh, I gotta fill in that water, huh? And I gotta demolish the bridges. It's not too bad, though, doing this terraforming. We already did some of it. I mainly just want to clear the front area. I don't need to have the whole thing completely clear before we start planning stuff out, but... Who was in high school? Do not miss my high school days. I had fun in high school, but I went to a performing arts school. Celestine, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your day/night. All the love, all the love. Let me go demolish this bridge. Boop, 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 boop. I told this story. He didn't like stalk me, but I had this one guy who really liked me so much. And he didn't go to my school, but he knew where my dorm was. And I was like ghosting him a little bit. In my defense, he like pulled a Ted Mosby on me a little bit. And like, he didn't say he was in love with me after the first date, but he did write like, I don't want to say like his diary, but he wrote this like poem about me in his like journal, and he drew a portrait of me after literally going to the movies with me for like an hour. And then he read it to me on the second time hanging out, and it just like, it was a lot. It was just a lot. He was like, I think you're the person I've been waiting for, and I've like met this man on Tinder. I was like, okay. So I was like busy with finals during this time. So I was answering him, but I was like, hey, I don't want to hang out right now. Like, I got to get through finals. And he was getting so mad that I was like flaking. So he was like, okay, I'm going to buy tickets to this movie. Are you going to come? And I was like, no, I can't. I have finals. And he was like, you can't stop your studying for an hour to come hang out with me? And I was like, no, actually. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing. Which button is it? Infrastructure. So he's like, okay, well, I'm going to buy tickets to the movie, and if you don't show up, I'm going to be upset. And I was like, man, you have no ownership over me, my dude. And so I was like, okay, well, I won't be coming, so I wouldn't waste your money on the extra ticket. And then he would just go to my dorm, and he'd be like, I'm outside your dorm. Are you there? And I'd be like, no. And I would be like looking out the window. It's my fault for then still hanging out with him. I should have just like said no. He loved How I Met Your Mother too, but I like it as well. So does Alex. We have a picture in our apartment of a blue French horn. Because I love How I Met Your Mother. But like, don't, listen. There's a difference. I told mine that he was nice, and I meant this with emphasis. I only want a friendship and only a friendship, but he wouldn't take that as a goddamn hint. Yeah, I told this guy that I was still in love with my ex-boyfriend, which I was, because I stopped seeing this guy because my ex-boyfriend reached out to me, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. And he was like, that's okay, I'll wait. And then he's like, we could be friends. And then he would like come over to my apartment, and he would like try to cuddle with me. And I was like, I don't know if this is what friends do. He's like, this is what I do with all my friends. And I was like, is it? Okay. And then he got a girlfriend, but he was like still coming over to my place, like trying to cuddle with me. And I was like, this feels weird. And yeah. But he was nice. I did try to watch How I Met Your Father, but I didn't finish it. But actually, fun fact, this guy encouraged me to go on my date with Alex. Because I was like, oh, there's this cute Bumble boy that wants to take me on a date. Do you think I should go? And he was like, yeah, why not? And I did. And then I met Alex. The New York boys are the funniest, though. I have had, I think I had 3 different boys pull the same move on me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where, we'd just be like, we'd go wherever, and then they'd be like, okay, let's take a walk. And the walk would always be to, like, the waterfront. Various waterfronts. Surprise, I took you to the waterfront. I remember on my first day with Alex, I was like, oh my god, he didn't take me to the waterfront. We went to the park, how crazy. I didn't like Bumble, I don't like texting them first. I got Bumble as a challenge to myself, to force myself to text them first. And it worked. So. I don't know, though. The New York boys were cuckoo. There was this one guy I dated. He was cuckoo. He was very sweet, but my man, he had some stuff he was working through. He was 17, and all he wanted to do was go to the bar. Like, he found all these bars that didn't card. He was, like, trying to take me all these bars, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And every time I would meet up with him, he had already, like, been at the bar. And I remember there was this one time we went to... First of all, he punched someone in the face in front of me. I don't remember for what. Something. He punched this guy in the face in front of me, and I was like, I don't know about that. And then we went into Central Park, and he was, like, trying to, like... It was, like, a very public place, and my dude was, like, trying to, like, make out with me in the park. And I was like, dude, calm down. And he was like, so much. And I was like, dude, what is going on here, man? I was like, are you not aware that other people exist in this life? Or do you just not care? It's weird. Yeah, I think he struggled with some stuff. But he was nice, but he was cuckoo. He was a little cuckoo. He like snuck me into his dorm. His school, you weren't allowed to have outside guests. And I didn't go to his school, so he snuck me in one time. It was like the craziest thing I ever did. Pay. Oh, you didn't say pay. I put that in my brain. Off topic, do you think you'll play more of Call of Boba? Maybe for like updates. I haven't gotten that much far. Oh my god, it was an Amdavoy. How do you know that? Did I tell you that? He was an Amdavoy. I liked him a lot though, listen. One of my best New York experiences was I went to an AMDA party. I have told the story, okay. I didn't know that I name dropped the school. Because I try not to name drop the schools because I don't tell you guys where I went to school. So if I name drop other schools, you can like do process of elimination to figure out where I went to school. But yeah, I did. He was a good AMDA boy though. He was cute. He was nice. Oh, probably because I make fun of Scamda. I have a lot of friends that went to AMDA. AMDA, in case you don't know, is the American Musical... What is it? It's a musical theater conservatory school. But yeah, I went to a party once. It was an AMDA party. And everyone stood up on the tables and started singing the prologue to Great Comet. And it was my first time being around people that were as weird as me. And I was like, wow, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it was good though. Everything happens for a reason. He definitely inspired me to shift gears with stuff I was studying. So, I hope he's good. He was like in a bunch of off-Broadway shows, I think, too. I think he's like successful doing stuff. I don't know. He was nice. So how are you guys doing? We're clearing the island. You know, nice little terraforming. Terraform and chill. People are watching. I was worried. I was like, no one's gonna watch if I play Animal Crossing. You're here. Oh my god, hey. I want to be in the squad. We'll wait till payday. Oh my god, no worries. Never any pressure. Yes, that is a good reminder though. In 30 minutes, right? Yeah, in 30 minutes, we are going to hop over to our members only live stream for YouTube members today. And we're going to be making some friendship bracelets, which is so exciting because one of the charity stream incentives that I have for later this week, Saturday, 10-hour stream, be there, be square, Endometriosis Foundation of America. We have friendship bracelets.
I'm honestly feral for acnh streams right now. They feel so good.
I agree, Kayla. Thanks for being a member for 33 months. Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching people streaming again, too. Trying to finish up folding laundry. Last night, I got late night halal food from this place I don't normally get from. They took an hour to deliver it, but it said it was only going to take like 10 minutes. And they served me the most massive platter of chicken over rice I've ever seen. So my hot plan after the streams today is to consume the other half of that. And the Bachelor finales tonight. But I gotta wait because I don't have live TV. Live TV is you know what? Streaming services are a scam because everything you can't watch anyway until the next day. And I hate it. Joy! Thanks for being a member for 18 months.
It's been 18 months. I just love you and your channel. Definitely my comfort streamer.
Aww.
You're the best and I'm so glad I found your channel.
Thanks, Joy. I appreciate that so much. All the love, all the love. I'm starting to take over working on dinner since my mom is going out for the night, but may also pick up my Switch to play some games. Let's go. Hi, Shannon. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. You're crocheting a crib mobile, bee-themed. That's adorable. I toured AMDA. I think it would have been fun, but I don't have that money, and my parents wanted me to go to an accredited school. Okay, fancy. I was not considering AMDA because I wanted to study playwriting and acting, and they did not have... You couldn't do both of those things. So, I didn't do that. I didn't really want to do that. I also didn't want to go to a conservatory. I wanted a BFA. For a friend of yours? Oh, that sounds so nice. Let's go. Live TV is so expensive. And for what? Your baby is about to go to college for engineering. Oh my god, I love that. That's so exciting. One of my friends was an engineering major. And one of my cousins is too. You gotta be so smart. I'm not for that. I'm not. I wish I could go to grad school. But it's too many dollar bills. My BFA, I will literally never pay off. It literally will never pay off. I've thought about going to grad school just so my student loans pause for a little bit. But then it would be even more expensive. Maybe someday. This year is my 10-year college grad anniversary and I'm in denial. Oh my goodness, congratulations. Okay, but I want to do it though. What if I like got into Yale drama, low key? Then it'd be free. What if I got into Yale drama, man? I have thought about refinancing my loans. I don't qualify for most things. It's okay. We're hanging in there. Also, I don't want to pay it for longer, too. I'd rather just suffer now. I went to grad school, and yup, I've got more student loans now. There are some theater grad programs that are fully funded. So, like, if I went to a fully funded MFA program, that would be amazing. Except I haven't written a masterpiece to do that. It's your baby's 21st birthday today. I'm so old. Oh my god, you're not old. It's my birthday next month. I'm gonna be 26. Grad school landscape is dire right now under the current situations. Yeah, I feel like it's so hard to get a job. Is there anywhere beside Yale that's free? Yeah, my friend goes to... She's a screenwriter, though. I'm a playwright. I'm not much of a screenwriter, sadly. I kind of suck thinking about the camera. My friend goes to USC, and she had a fully funded screenwriting program, which is cool. Really want to get my master's for marine chemistry, but I'm still a first year in uni and still in the process of switching majors, so I think it'll be a while until then. Oh, that sounds fun, though. Marine chemistry. How much does college cost in the US? I graduated from college in 2021. My school was $64,000 a year. I think it's now probably $70-something thousand a year. I made that choice, though. I decided to go to a more expensive school. In my defense, originally I had a scholarship, but I transferred programs within the school and they wouldn't honor the scholarship. So when I decided to go, I thought I would not be paying that full amount. Yeah, I think that's how much all 4 years was for my school. Yeah, that was per year, 4 years. And it sucked. The whole last year and a half was online. Sucked. Because that theater school online sucked. Sucked, man. That's why I moved from the dorm, because it was like 19 grand on top of the $60 million. My undergrad and master's were less than 1 of your semesters. To be fair, I also went to school in New York City. Not every state is cuckoo crazy. But I went to school in New York City, and I went to a fancy thing. No regrets. No regrets. I loved where I went. And I knew the decisions I was making when I decided to make them. I remember my parents were like, you know, you're gonna like have to pay loans for like a long time, right? And I was like, yep. In North Carolina, they pay a lot of the expensive for in-state students. Yeah, there are a lot of schools that have cheaper things for in-state too. I didn't want to go anywhere in Jersey. There was one school I auditioned for in Jersey, and the acting department head told me I was too qualified to go to their school. He told me that I was too good of an actor to go to their program. And I was like, okay. Is there college in Jersey? There's a lot of famous colleges in New Jersey. What do you mean? Yeah. There's a lot of famous colleges in New Jersey. There's a lot of good theater colleges in New Jersey too, but none that I wanted to go to. I always knew I wanted to move to New York, so. I got very lucky. I got in early. I got early admissions for where I wanted to go, so I didn't have to like worry too much. Yeah, Princeton is in New Jersey, actually. Princeton is in New Jersey. Rutgers is a very popular school that's in New Jersey. Montclair. What the heck is that other one? Ryder. Monmouth. Brookdale. Ocean County. There's a lot. Not all of them are like very big though. Oh, NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology. I would say the biggest ones are probably Princeton, and Rutgers. My brother is working on his PhD doctorate in biochemistry. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Neither my brother and I went to school in New Jersey. My brother went to school in Pennsylvania. Okay, see, I was talking about Wawa before. I think about Wawa all the time. I've never been to Rutgers, but I know people really like it. For engineering, all right, let's go. My son wanted to go to Suffolk University and then Suffolk Law School, but it was over $60,000 a year. Crazy. He stayed local and commutes to a private Christian college. All right, go off. Yeah, my boyfriend did my boyfriend is in tech. He did 2 years at a community and then got his associates, and then he moved to Brooklyn and then did the rest of it here. I know, I miss Wawa all the time. Miss it all the time. See, I feel like we're playing Fields of Mystery and I'm trying to like load up my my shovel. I'm trying to load it up. Not happening. I'm gonna leave the rat until the end. The rat is gonna be the last thing I take down. Because the rat is just so pretty. Like, who did that? Hi, Tatiana. Hope you're doing so good today. What's up? What's up? If your personality had a theme song, what would it be? That's a good question. What do you think? What do you think? My boyfriend is in a welding school. It's so interesting to me. I would not know how to weld something, and I would die somehow. Somehow. 2 years is a trend now. 4-year universities are losing lots of money. I bet. It's so expensive. It's so much. Just to like not even be guaranteed to get a job. Die of Fire? I don't know that song. Die of Fire. I don't know, probably some cringy Broadway song. I don't know how I didn't die when they made me work in the scene shop at college. Yeah, I would like staple my fingers to each other. I give Sabrina Carpenter vibes to you. I can die happy. Wow. BRB, I'm gonna go tell everybody that. Avenue Q, I have an Avenue Q tattoo. Purpose. It's a good one. I love Defying Gravity. Defying Gravity is definitely a good song for me. For my life and the things that have happened, I think. My 15-year-old goes to technical high school and is in cosmetology. Nice. I did that, but not for cosmetology, but for performing. So I didn't go to real people high school. I love Wicked too. My brother got into Tufts and only 2% that apply actually get it. That's so crazy. I remember a different friend who went to USC for film. When she applied, the acceptance rate into the film program was like 3% or something like that. And when she got in, we were so excited to her. One of my best friends went to Ithaca. One of my best friends went there. She loved it. Loved it. She loved it. She loved it. She didn't go for performing though, but she was a performer, so she had the option. Avenue Q is so good. Don't forget to like the stream if you guys haven't already. If you're watching over on YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. Been laid up in bed from surgery the past 3 weeks, and I just watched Wicked the movie. Oh my gosh, I hope you feel better, Terry. Have a safe recovery. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I watched it again recently because Alex hadn't seen it, and it was nice to rewatch it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Boop, 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 boop. I'm excited to make these friendship bracelets, by the way, guys. And also, let me know if you have any game requests for the 10-hour stream. What do you want to see me play? Yeah, the Wicked movie was so good. I cried when I watched it in theaters, and then I cried a second time watching it on my couch. It was so good. I was really worried about it. The Dyson Airwrap Curls, a sassy, cute hater sweetie. I see Payton Carpenter comparison. I mean Sabrina Carpenter. Oh my god. Girl, I wish I was Sabrina Carpenter. Hello? Are you kidding? If I could be like brunette Sabrina Carpenter, bam. I'm giving... Amiibo is included in my games that I have keys for. I think during the course of the stream, another game got back to me too. So I think I have 9 keys per bundle that I'm giving away. 9 games you'll get per giveaway so far. I messaged 20 though, so we'll see. I'm worried about the live action Lilo and Stitch because I love Lilo and Stitch. Not gonna lie, I got so tired of everyone at work talking about Wicked that I decided to hate Wicked. No, Chris, you gotta give it a chance. I should open up my heart and watch Wicked. Yeah, because my boyfriend was gonna be a hater too. He was like, what are you gonna do if I hate the Wicked movie? Now I catch him singing The Wizard and I in the shower. So. The trailer looks good, but I'm nervous. I'm just nervous. Arsenic, hello! Terraforming, how I don't miss it. Payton, on the other hand, hi, queen. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Critter Cove, I like have not played since it came out. Since it came out. That's crazy. I always have to give myself space for the charity stream to know that we have to take time to like spin the wheel. I made a wellness wheel. The wheel of wellness will be spinning, which is gonna be fun. No, haven't played Call of Boba again yet. I was just kind of about it on live stream, but I gotta get more into it. The last time a trailer gave me this much hope, it was for Beauty and the Beast. I don't like Beauty and the Beast, low-key. It's not my fave. I don't really think I like most live actions, though. I don't really know that there have been any that I like. I feel like Stardew, Moonstone, Mystery, Amiibo, Animal Crossing. I definitely want to play some crowd control ones, though. I definitely want to play Coffee Caravan. Okay, if I play Die in the Dungeon, you're all gonna not watch the stream. Yes, I think we are gonna do Love Ghosty. I ended up not playing Dinkum. I decided not to play it. I learned more that there was like not appropriate things with how they handled First Nations people of Australia. So I decided not to play it. I didn't do the sponsorship. I didn't wanna contribute. But that's okay. I turned down lots of sponsorships these days. Echoes of the Plum Grove. Love it. Love it. I love Cult of the Lamb. I slid into their DMs and I asked them for game keys. Yeah, I looked into it, and as far as I could tell, I don't really see that they did anything about it. So. The story of Call of Boba's heavy? Oh no. Oh. I didn't know that. I don't know if I care about the Snow White movie. I do love Rachel Zegler, though. I do love her. Storm Raven, thank you for the gifted membership to Terry. Let's go, let's go. Love to watch you play any of the Monster Prom games. Not sure if you've ever checked them out. I've never heard of them. Oh, there should be a trigger warning for Call of Boba? I had no idea. I have to play it a little bit more, huh? Life has been positively chaos the past year, hence my disappearance, but still standing on annoyingly positive. Glad to see you're doing great, Star. Aw, thanks. I hope that you're doing all right. I got a key to Mudborn. They sent us some to the podcast. What makes a game good to stream? I'm curious what makes one more fun for you to play. One like this where I don't have to pay attention that much. I blacked out during this stream. One that I don't have to read too much. I love narrative games, but I don't stream them because if I'm reading the whole time, I'm not talking to you. As well as something that's creative I like to do. Something that there's a lot of different things to do. That's why I like life sims. I like farming sims. But I also like games that are a little cuckoo too, like when we have something that's crazy. Okay, I tried Slime Rancher once on a member stream. I did not care for it, but everyone told me I was wrong and I didn't give it enough of a chance. So maybe I was. My wife and I just cracked 300 hours on Fields of Mystria. That's goo-goo. Oh my goodness, for PAX, will you be there all the days or are you just going the day of the panel? I'm gonna be there all of the days. I will be there all of the days. Are any of you going? Do we need to host a sloth meetup? We're definitely going to have a slow burn thing because we're having a slow burn panel, but I don't know of a lot of sloths that are going. But if you are, I'll be there. I'll be there. Do we have Apple on the island? Do we have apples on the island and a doctor? No, we don't. You know, I haven't played Sunhaven in a hot second, actually. Hot second. I love a game that allows for customization, like character customization and creation, changing up the land or animals, etc. How are you guys feeling about Pixelshire in May? That game is a pixel art farming sim, but you can terraform in it. Like that one's gonna be good. Isn't there a big crowd that wants you to play something called Boyfriend Dungeon? Yes. Maybe not for the Endo charity stream. Like, I'm even considering maybe we don't play, like... Maybe we don't play, like, echoes on the charity stream. Just in case. Like, what if my character, like, dies? That's gonna be a bummer, isn't it? That's gonna be... Or, like, she gets really sick. I'm giving away Echo's keys, but maybe we, you know... We'll consider. But I definitely want to play Coffee Caravan and 2 Point Museum. So, yeah. And I want to play Fields of Mystria. Maybe do some of this. I went to PAX East last year and it was kind of disappointing. Really? The main hall was like half empty? I've never been, so I'm excited to go. Excited to go. I've been having problems going back to Sunhaven after another creator reported how they were treating the artists. Yeah, I watched that video too. I bet you were talking about Mariz's video, right? Same. I love Minibo. Okay, Minibo, that's the thing. Minibo I might play anyway, though. Cult of the Lamb, probably not. Probably not during the Endo stream. Probably not. You know what I want to do, though? But everyone leaves the stream when I play it. I want to play freaking Dress to Impress. I want to play Dress to Impress, but no one likes it when I play it. Yeah, I've heard of Pico's good. Pokemon? I don't know about Pokemon. Maybe. I'll not leave. Maybe if we hit our donation goals. Spicier ones in the evening. If you blow away my donation goals, absolutely. You guys fund everything? Go ahead. Have you gotten Nikki to work for streaming? I haven't even tried. I don't really know if I'm like that drawn to it. I feel like I'm so far behind now. Like I'm so far behind.
This is my
Annabelle!
first time being a member to your channel.
Thank you so much! Thanks for being a member! And make sure to stick around. We're having our members live stream right after this. We're gonna make some friendship bracelets. Okay, but Dress to Impress is so fun! Oh, I would love for you guys to join me for Dress to Impress. That'd be so fun. We'll do it at the end. After we hopefully hit our goals. I'm a little nervous. I never know like what are reasonable goals to set for charity streams. But I hope that you guys like all the incentives. I posted them on Discord and on Twitter and Blue Sky as well. But I am doing mostly giveaways this time. Mostly giveaways. We're doing some exclusive... I designed an exclusive piece of merch that's only going to be available for giveaway winners of the event. I have game bundles I'm giving away this time. So if you win a game giveaway, you're not getting one game. You're getting like... Right now, the total's up to 9, which is nice. If we hit our main thing, we're going to give away a Nintendo Switch, which will be fun. Do I know the Teleton? What's that? Love and Deep Space stream as a reward. Oh yeah, people were telling me about that one. Oh, I like Palia. I haven't played Palia in a hot second. I'm a bit behind on that one too. I always struggle with making the schedule for the charity stream too because I know I have to give myself time to like write on a poster, put stickers on myself, spin wheels, do all that stuff. Oh, it's a charity thing. Teleton. No, I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. This will be my 3rd ever charity stream. I did one for EndoFound last year, and I did one for Make-A-Wish Foundation last year. And I'm excited about this one. I hope this one is the best one yet. I won't be getting drunk this time. It'll be the first time I don't get drunk. Maybe for my birthday, though. In April. But I was like, I should, like... I'm like, if my doctor's poking the chat, I don't know if I want to be, like, drunk. The goal is $5,000. The goal is $5,000, 10 hours. We have a stretch goal for 6,000. If you blow those away, you can pick more goals. You could pick... If we hit more than that, you could pick more. You can tell me whatever you want. Every time they host it, they check the last goal they hit and then base the new one on that. Last year, we raised $3,300. And I think we could have raised more if I actually did a good job of organizing the event last year. Because most of the stream was me just like frantically sending people game keys. So it was a little all over the place. So I'm hoping that we can hit it this year. Because that was my goal last year. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, like, hopefully people are excited about the game bundles and the Switch giveaway. But, if anything, I think it's just good to raise money in general. So, even if we don't hit everything, I'm so glad to get to do it anyway. And show some love to EndoFound. And support endometriosis advocacy, research, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Amy, what's up? Been a while since I could pop in. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I'm destroying my rat island at this moment. Destroying this. And in a couple minutes, we're going to have our members live stream where we're making some friendship bracelets. Also, I have to admit I'm overwhelmed. The Twitch subbies know. On Friday, no, what? On Saturday, we had a Twitch sub-only stream where we played Emote Smasher Pass. And it's made it so I have to make 50 emotes. 50 emotes I have to make. And I don't know when I'm gonna start that. Probably after the charity stream. We need to like not worry about that yet. We'll have the best emotes ever. Eventually. Eventually. Not yet. It's a lot of emotes because 25 of them are animated too, and I don't know how to animate. And after the stream, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, you know what? Maybe I will just pay someone to do this for me. And then I confirmed that I really can't pay someone to do it for me because it is $1 billion million. Fair though. It seems like it's a lot of work, and I think you should pay artists for their time and talent. Thank you for the follow. I just don't have the money to pay someone to make me 50 emotes. No, I don't believe in using AI for art. I just had my OBGYN appointment today. Very early stage superficial endo. Got my IUD removed and some new meds in hopes it helps. Oh, sending you good vibes. I just started some new meds too. And it's been going. High highs and low lows so far. Sending you good vibes. Found a strange pixel art game for the Nintendo Switch called Graveyard Keeper. Yeah, I've heard Graveyard Keeper is great. How said animated that I have to ban? What? What do you mean? Because people kept asking me to animate things, and I was like, I can't do it. It's like, I can't do it. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I haven't played it, though. That was a spontaneous reaction I hope you'd have. Listen, I'm not over here playing in Zoy either. Before y'all ask. I'm not playing. I told you, no AI games. Even if they make a very big cozy game. No. I'm good. Keep your robots away from me. I don't want it. Keep your bebops to yourself. I don't judge you, though. You can play whatever you want. Yeah, one emote at a time. I know, but then I'm like, as I update them, should I post them or should I just wait? What if the new Animal Crossing is AI? Then I guess I become a full-time freaking farming sim streamer instead. Over here, my fiance making money training AI. Okay, my boyfriend also works with AI, but not for any type of creative endeavor. For like technology things. whatever. Different. Nah, I haven't played more Infinity, Nikki. I liked it, but I just didn't like... It's a commitment, I feel like. It's like a commitment. We need a shirt that says we don't support robots in our farms. No, I mean, they have cute robot farming sim games, but... I don't like the AI beep bops. Beep beep bop bops. Boop 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 boops. Boop 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 boops. How much of this did I even get done? Okay, a lot. A sizable chunk. Yeah, I'm like 8 million updates behind. Also, Fields of Nikki is one of those games I can't... First of all, I can't stream it because my computer breaks, but it's one of those games that people... It's one of those games that people get like so passionate about that I don't want to stream it because everyone in chat just is like yelling at me. And then I leave the stream like, I don't want to play that ever. I just felt so overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god, man. That's why I couldn't get into Stardew at first when I first played it. Because it was like that too in chat. And I was like, I am not having a good time. So then I decided to do 100 days of Stardew on my own to like get to know the game by myself. And I liked it so much more. So that now I feel comfortable streaming it. Thank you for the follow. I was so mad that I had been given a puzzle and my mother-in-law and I put it together. While we were doing it, it was clear it was AI made. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that. Controversial opinion, I think AI is useful in the generation of concept art. Most of all, if there's a small team, but concept art, not the final art. But even so, isn't it still, when it's generative AI art, it's, unless it's sourcing from its own database of art, which is something different, I feel like, it is still taking existing art from other artists to generate the ideas, which is the problem I have with it. I just want AI to do my dishes and scrub my toilets. I'm with you. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I like AI when I need ideas. YouTube has an AI where they like suggest video ideas for you. Sometimes it's interesting to see like what kinds of things are trending. But AI is gonna replace us all. As a concept artist, AI can go kick rocks. Tell him. Yeah. I've heard that some artists are even training Gen AI on their own art to help with concepts. I mean, if it's your own stuff and if that's a part of your process, go for it. I mean, I sometimes use, not really recently, but sometimes I use a program in Premiere that turns my videos into text so I could just edit by reading instead of watching. And that's cool, that's helpful. That's my own work. Just it's processed differently. Also, I think Inzoi looks scary. It's like too uncanny valley for me. I don't like it. Makes me nervous looking at it. Don't love it. Okay, I'm gonna do this last little section. And then, YouTube members, I just need like 5 minutes to set up the hand camera. I set it up this morning. I should just have to plug it in and reposition it, but only like when AI, I can't understand something and explains it in a way that's easier to understand. I try just not to interact with it. If I could just avoid it. I appreciate you not showing and putting spotlight on any games that use AI. Even with Inzoi, you mentioned it really briefly in your video since it has AI gen in it. Yeah, I mentioned it just because in the past, I have not mentioned it, and people are like, does she know about Inzoi? Why didn't she talk about Inzoi? Hello, it's one of the biggest games coming out. And I'm like, I want you to know I know about it. It's like the same thing when people would always ask me about like Hogwarts Legacy, and I was like, I'm not playing that on my channel. I want you to know I know it exists, but I'm not playing it on my channel. Oh, that's the last ad break. Sorry. Not a Sims type game fan, so I don't know about Inzoi. I'm like that too. I get that. The way I use AI to do the filter of CV, look for keywords and banning other keywords. That's that feels different to me than like the creative AI. I think the creativity uses is my main issue. You diamond paint, and only from companies that pay and credit their artists. There's so much stolen art in the world. Oh, I bet. Yeah, Paralives looks good. It does. It does. That last little section. Cool. And then I probably will do some of this on my own, so you don't have to watch this for a bunch more streams. We did a lot of it. And then what I want to do is I have to decide if I want to like strictly plan the island. I think for a citycore island, you do have to plan it. Because I like would love the idea to just like go with the flow a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let's end the stream. Let me do this section and then let's scan in Walker. Let's scan in Walker and that's how we'll end the stream. But yeah, I think for a citycore you need to kind of have a plan because the roads are so specific. I need to grab my Walker Amiibo card that's behind you. Give me 1 sec. Oh, my button's not working. Hello? There we go. Okay. This is my baby. I haven't had him on my island in so long. So let's just do this. And then let's get cooking. I don't know when we're gonna stream the rest of the week. I'm trying to decide if I should take it easy this week, since we have the 10-hour stream on Saturday. Walker wasn't even on my island during the cosplay stream. I still can't believe I did that. That was crazy. That cosplay was not my best work. We were trying to look for him on that stream. I didn't even have him. Thank you guys for watching the ad. That was the last one of the stream. I pinky promise. We're just going to do this last strip, and then we're going to scan in our best buddy, Walker. And then the YouTube members, we're going to hang out, and we're going to make some friendship bracelets and chill. My throat hurts really bad. Probably because I didn't sleep. I never went to bed last night. That's probably why. I never went to bed last night. I just continued on into today. And then I did the podcast. And now I'm here. And then after this, we're going to do the member stream. I loved being the trash can. That one was fun. That one was fun. Okay. I totally remember how to scan the Amiibos. I don't have to worry about the ads. Oh, I was talking about Twitch ads. During the live stream on YouTube, there are no ads. There's only ads when you watch the playback. But Twitch, they have ads. Sorry. But they do help to support the channel. So thanks for watching them. Thanks for watching them. Walker! My baby! My sweetie baby! Oh my goodness. Oh! My doctor changed my meds because I was not sleeping. Overly inhibited estrogen or something. I can't have anything with estrogen in it. Because of my osis. Make sure you stretch your whole body. That's a whole lot of time being awake. I know. I'm going to do yoga after, we're done with the member stream. You never get ads on Twitch? Do you have Twitch Turbo? Or are you a subby? You just get lucky. You get lucky. Where is my campsite on this island? It's on the beach, right? Yeah. My dude. My dude. He can kick anyone out but Raymond. Oh my god, look at all this. But I always forget, they ask you for nonsense, huh? Do I have the storage shed on me still? No. So we'll have to get him whatever he wants. My special boy! Oh my god. It's been 84 years, Walker. It's been 84 years since I've seen you. My precious little friend. My sweet guy. My sweet guy. George, I don't give out my friend code, but I appreciate you anyway. Hope you're doing good. A wooden simple bed, huh? You have Walker on your island just by chance? Oh my god, let's go. I love it. He is just the most precious little man that's ever existed. Okay, he wants a simple bed. If I don't have it, I'm not gonna do it right now. If I don't have it, I'm not gonna do it right now. Because we gotta go make some friendship bracelets. Does it work? Let's go. Rules. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. Okay, simple bed. I feel like I'm probably not gonna have it. Oh, yeah, I do have it. Okay, cool. Oh my god, Faith? Who's playing Animal Crossing? I know, I was peer pressured. I was peer pressured into it. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. It's not my fault. I was watching Pat have fun and I was like, you know what? I want to have fun too. He was like, you should do it, Payton. I was like, yeah, I know. Here we are. Even if it's just for today. No, I'm kidding. I feel like I'm going to stick with it, guys. Okay. Raise your hand. Do you think I'm going to stream this more than twice? Or do you think I'm giving up after 2 streams? What do you think? Do you have faith in me or no? Keep in mind, the Nintendo Direct is next week. So, like, if there's, like, a hot new bombshell entering the villa, we might get on shaky, you know? I brought you what you wanted. You guys don't think do you think I'm not gonna finish it? Thank you for the follow, welcome in. My favorite Animal Crossing villager is Walker. You think I'll keep streaming it? Okay, but I finished almost everything for Mystria, except for, you know. Am I gonna stream it twice and then never do it again? You always seem to go back to Animal Crossing, so I have faith. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'll do at least 3 streams. Okay, I did say this about my Fields of Mystria Island, but I got discouraged because they didn't do that good. Because I feel like it's hard to make a game-specific island. Because not that many people knew what the game was. But now, I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing what I want anyway. I don't care. Whatever. You'll stream it again? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Alright, let me go the next day. We're gonna scan Walker back in. I wanna get him in. We're going over time. That's fine. The theme is New York! New York. Concrete jungle. But it's Pepe, New York. So there's Broadway. There's gonna be some of my favorite little places. Okay, I can't do this now. I gotta go. We gotta make friendship bracelets. I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. We are going over Wait, did I save? Let's let us save. We are going over to our members only live stream for YouTube members, Silly Sloth, and Plus. I'm so freaking pumped, guys. Because as you know, because I've been talking about it all stream, on Saturday, do I have it? On Saturday. Oh, wait. Come back. On Saturday. We will be doing our second annual Sloths for Endo 10-hour Endo Found live stream. And during that live stream, one of the incentives, if you donate $100 or more, you will be receiving a handwritten thank you card from me of Payton's Corner stationery. And you will also get a friendship bracelet. And so I have 3 different types of friendship bracelets I'm going to offer. So today on the member stream, we are going to make the examples of the friendship bracelets to showcase on live stream to hopefully incentivize people to donate to charity. We're going to do that in probably like 5 minutes. I just have to pee. But let me set up the this stream anyway. Thank you so much to our channel members and our subbies on Twitch. We're still in the era of me not committing 100% to a schedule. Especially this week because everything's going on. Yeah, it's if you individually, you donate $100. Yeah. Because you need to add the item to checkout. You'll see. On the Tiltify, you have to add that item to checkout. And I have to do it that way because I need to collect your address and all of this information. So it's easiest to do it that way. But there's lots of other things too. There's a cute little poster that your name can go on. There's a wheel that you'll get to spin. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to make a note about the wheel because I forgot to do something for it. Okay. And I'm just going to set up our members only live stream right now just so you guys can go over to that. I'd love to be able to stream tomorrow. You'll see. The best way to know if the stream is happening is if you see a thumbnail on YouTube. Oh my god! Bevan, welcome to the Sloth Squad. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I give myself the best chance in completing a new island by using some favorite items and colors? I hope I make it too. If you love the theme, your chances are better. Oh, for sure. Hope you had a good night's sleep tonight. Thanks. Yeah, that's why I'm like not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow because I didn't go to bed last night. So I'm like, maybe I'm gonna just sleep, you know? Maybe I'm gonna just sleep. So, you know. Okay. The member stream is up for the members. I'll see you guys. You'll understand the wellness wheel during the charity stream because you'll get to see the wellness wheel, the wheel of wellness. It's gonna be fun. You'll have to make sure you tune in. Spin the wheel. Fun things happen. Okay, great. I'll see the members in a few minutes. Everyone else, I will see you some other point. And I can't thank you enough for your support. Make sure to like the stream on the way out. If you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, consider doing that. We're inching our way to 50K. And if you haven't already followed on Twitch, we're inching our way to 5K and appreciate your support. Okay, I'm gonna go pee for a couple minutes, set up my camera, and then we're gonna make some friendship bracelets. Okay, all the love, all the love, all the love. Bye-bye.